All right, everyone, buckle up because today we're diving deep into a story that's all about chasing those big, audacious dreams. The ones that make you think, is this even possible?
Yeah, you know the ones I'm talking about, those dreams that feel just out of reach.
Exactly. And that's what makes today's deep dive so exciting. We're cracking open a fictional short story. It's called The Impossible Dream, and it was originally written in Arabic.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it was translated, of course, for us, but the title in Arabic is actually Okwa Oryi.
Wow, I love that.
I know, right? It's a story that's going to hit home for anyone who's ever dared to dream big, especially when the world tells you to play it safe.
Absolutely. And this story really throws us right into the heart of that struggle, right from the very beginning.
Okay, so give us the rundown. Who's our main character, and what kind of impossible dream is he chasing?
So we've got Kareem, a young man who's full of ambition. He's got this burning desire to start his own business, but life, as it often does, throws up a whole bunch of roadblocks in his path.
Oh, I bet. What kind of roadblocks are we talking about?
Well, for starters, think financial limitations. He's living in a modest neighborhood with his family, and they're struggling to make ends meet.
So, not exactly the ideal launching pad for a big entrepreneurial venture.
Not exactly. And to add to the pressure, his family is, well, let's just say they're not exactly thrilled about his business dreams. They'd much rather see him take the safe route, get a stable job, a good 9 to 5 that brings in a steady paycheck.
Yeah, I can see where they're coming from. It's that classic clash between playing it safe and chasing your passions.
Exactly. And it's a struggle that so many people can relate to, especially when you're just starting out and facing those financial pressures.
Okay, so we've got Kareem, our aspiring entrepreneur, stuck between a rock and a hard place. But I have a feeling he's not the type to give up easily.
Oh, you're absolutely right about that. Kareem is one determined dude. While he's working at a small clothing store, just trying to scrape by and save whatever he can.
He's not letting those dreams fade away.
Not a chance. Instead, he's using all his free time to basically build his own business school. Think books, podcasts, videos, you name it. He's devouring everything he can get his hands on about business management, marketing, you name it.
Wow, so he's really taking ownership of his learning journey.
Big time. He knows that knowledge is power, and even though a fancy business degree might be out of reach right now, he's not letting that stop him.
I love that. It's like he's building this incredible foundation for his future, brick by brick, all on his own time.
Exactly. And this is where the story takes a turn that really highlights the importance of, well, being in the right place at the right time.
Oh, this is where it gets good. I can feel it.
Yeah.
All right, set the scene for us. What happens next?
So picture this. Kareem is at work, just going about his day at the clothing store, when suddenly a well-known businessman walks in.
Whoa, talk about a chance encounter.
Right. It's like fate stepped in.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. This is where Kareem's proactive spirit really shines.
Okay, I'm on the edge of my seat. What does he do?
He doesn't just shy away or stick to the usual customer service routine.
He seizes the moment, doesn't he?
Oh, absolutely. He sees this as a golden opportunity, a chance to connect with someone who could potentially change his entire trajectory. So, takes a deep breath and just goes for it.
I love it. What does he say?
Yeah.
How does he approach this big-time businessman?
He doesn't just make small talk. He actually pitches a modification to the businessman's clothing line.
No way.
Yeah, he suggests a tweak, a change that he believes would make the line even better.
That's bold. What was the businessman's reaction?
Well, the businessman is initially taken back. I mean, who wouldn't be? But then he starts to listen, really listen to what Kareem has to say.
I can only imagine the mix of nerves and excitement Kareem must have been feeling in that moment.
I know, right? It's a total roller coaster. But here's the thing. Kareem's passion, his knowledge, it shines through. He's not just talking the talk. He's clearly walked the walk, done his research and put in the work.
So this wasn't just some random suggestion. He'd put real thought into it.
Exactly. And the businessman recognizes that. He's impressed by Kareem's drive, his insights, and his willingness to take a chance.
And I'm guessing this chance encounter turns into something more.
It does. The businessman, totally intrigued by Kareem, offers him an incredible opportunity.
Lay it on us. What kind of opportunity?
He offers Kareem a chance to come work for him, to learn the ropes of the business world firsthand. And remember, Kareem is still working at that clothing store, trying to save every penny he can.
So this is a big decision for him.
Absolutely. It would mean stepping away from that steady, albeit small, income to dive headfirst into a world of learning and growth.
That's where that long-term vision comes in, right?
Yeah.
Choosing knowledge and experience over immediate financial gain.
Exactly. Kareem recognizes that this is an investment in his future, a chance to gain priceless experience that he couldn't get anywhere else.
So what happens next? Does he take the leap?
He does. He takes a deep breath, puts his faith in this opportunity, and dives headfirst into this mentorship.
I love that he's so fearless. So what kind of lessons does he learn during his time with businessmen? What are some of the key takeaways from this mentorship?
Well, the story highlights how Kareem really gravitates towards the principles of what's called lean startup methodology.
Interesting. For those of us who aren't familiar with that, can you give us a quick breakdown?
Sure, it's basically a way of approaching business that emphasizes testing ideas quickly, getting feedback, and adapting along the way.
So it's all about being agile, not getting stuck in a rigid plan.
Exactly. And Kareem really embraces this approach. He learns to validate his ideas, experiment, and pivot when necessary.
That's such a valuable skill set, especially in today's fast-paced business world.
Absolutely. And it's this experience, this knowledge gained through mentorship that really lays the groundwork for Kareem's ultimate success.
Because, of course, the story doesn't end there.
Nope, it doesn't. The story takes us to the moment when Kareem finally takes that leap of faith and launches his own business.
Drum roll, please.
And as you can imagine, it's not all smooth sailing. I mean, starting a business is never easy.
There are bound to be challenges, right?
Yeah.
Setbacks, tough decisions.
Exactly. But this is where all those lessons, all that hard work and determination really come into play. Kareem faces those challenges head on, learns from his mistakes, and keeps pushing forward.
That resilience, that grit, it's what sets successful entrepreneurs apart, isn't it?
It really is. And it's something we can all learn from, whether we're starting a business or chasing any kind of dream.
Okay, so Kareem launches his business, navigates those inevitable challenges, and then what? What does the future hold for him?
Well, the story gives us a glimpse into his future, and it's a pretty inspiring one. Kareem becomes incredibly successful. But here's the thing, his story doesn't end with personal success.
He pays it forward, right?
Exactly. He uses his platform, his experience to inspire and encourage others. He shares his story, emphasizing that even those seemingly impossible dreams can become a reality with enough belief, effort, and a willingness to learn and adapt.
It's like coming full circle. He started out as the underdog, the one with limited resources and a family who doubted his dreams, and now he's using his success to empower others to chase their own ambitions.
Absolutely. And I think that's one of the most powerful takeaways from this story. Success isn't just about reaching the finish line. It's about using what you've learned to help others along the way.
So as we wrap up our deep dive into the impossible dream, what are some of the key lessons that our listeners can take away and apply to their own lives?
Well, first and foremost, I think it's about the power of persistence. Kareem faced setbacks, doubts, and financial limitations, but he never gave up on his dream.
It's like that saying, fall 7 times, stand up 8.
Exactly. And then there's the importance of seeking knowledge and mentorship. Kareem was constantly learning, absorbing information, and seeking guidance from those who had walked the path before him.
He was his own best advocate, creating his own opportunities for growth.
Right. And finally, I think it's about having that unwavering belief in yourself, even when others doubt you. Kareem's family wasn't initially supportive, but he trusted his gut, his vision, and kept pushing forward.
That self-belief, that inner fire, it's contagious. And it's what fuels those seemingly impossible dreams.
It is. So I guess the question for all of us now is, what impossible dream are we holding on to? What steps, however small, can we take today to start turning that dream into a reality? Because remember, every journey, even the most ambitious one, begins with a single step.
Such a powerful message. All right, everyone, that's a wrap on our deep dive into the impossible dream. We hope Kareem's story has left you feeling inspired and ready to tackle those big dreams of your own. Until next time, keep dreaming big, keep learning, and keep pushing forward.